Hello, 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 and welcome back to Bloodborne. Now, when last we left off, we had just finished off Father Gascoigne. I believe that's the way that you're supposed to pronounce his name, Gascoigne. Although I sometimes joke that it's pronounced Gascoigne. Gascoigne. Yep, that actually I think that other one is the real one. Anyway, we obtained the Odin Tomb Key from good old Father Gascoigne. So we're gonna head on up to this little chapel place up ahead. Let's see. Somewhere around here, I think it's up this ladder, we're going to find a little chest. Right here. We're going to run up here, open this up, and we will obtain the Blood Gem Workshop tool, which will be very, very useful. And then we will head on into Odin Chapel. Very atmospheric. Or is it atmospheric? Yeah. Yeah, it's the second one. Someone's ringing the bells of awakening. Little Dark Soul joke for you there. Alright, we're gonna head over here, activate this here lantern. We're gonna head back and talk to this old fool right here. He looks kind of creepy. Weirdly enough, he's actually a friend.
Oh, you must be a hunter.
Yep.
Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent.
Did it?
Good, good.
I would
I've been waiting
think
for
all
one
the
of your
blood
ilk.
would not mask anything.
These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yharnham's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Odin Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, the way that he talks makes you think, oh, hey, I should probably not bring anybody here because, you know, if I bring people here, he'll kill them and eat them. Oddly enough, that's not the case. If you bring people here, he actually does keep them safe. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Hunter's Dream very briefly. Now, with what he did, we can actually go around and we can move people into the cathedral and therefore keep them safe.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight.
Uh-huh. Approximately 20 hours.
Loom large and threaten to crush your spirits. Seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion. Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods, and the few that found their way to the surface were lost again in the hands of men. But if the old hunter tales remain true, one of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet. Yet the town is in disarray. It was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge. Home now only to beasts. The perfect place for a hunter, wouldn't you say?
Alright, now that blood gem hunter thing, where can we actually use that? I think we use that here. Yeah. So with that, we can use blood gems to fortify our weapons. Now, of course, I don't actually have any blood gems yet. They basically make your weapons slightly more powerful. You can also put, like, different effects onto your weapons, like blood, arcane fire, bolt, all that jazz. It can also make certain types of attacks more deadly. For example, like slashing attacks or thrusting attacks could be more deadly. It will come in handy later on when we inevitably get the Rakuyo from the Old Hunters DLC. Now, where do I want to go next? Alright, we're going to go back to Central Yharnham, because we're going to progress a few quest lines. And also get some people to come over to the chapel, where it is nice and safe. I guess we also gotta tell the little girl that her dear old daddy's dead. We'll talk to this guy first.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I take this,
Sweet.
I make no use of it, but perhaps you. What afflicted me was incurable, but this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
Unfortunately, he will not die human. Anyway, so the flame sprayer, it's kind of like, well, it basically does what it says. It sprays flame. Yeah. I'm cursed. Which one is it? Nope, that's the wrong one. Aha! Here we go. Just gonna go ahead and put this on. Just gonna make our way through here. Oh. I pick up whatever bullets this fool gives me. Uh-huh. Lovely. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna head over to Eileen, the crew. And because apparently, Dr. Wilderfluff is an enemy to Peter. We're just gonna go ahead and kill all the puppies in the arena. Sorry, puppy. I'm sure you were really nice. First things first, we're gonna knock on this door, tell this lady to go someplace safe.
I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you once had got off your arse, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not?
So we're gonna tell her of Odin Chapel. And next time that we the next time that we save, she will head off to Odin Chapel, and we will see her there. Before I head down to the sewers, I am of course going to take this fool out. I don't have to, but I do kind of want to. Oh, right. Yep, never forget to go back for the blood vials. You need them. Alright. We should get some stuff from Eileen. At least some new dialogue from her.
What are you still doing here?
Never mind.
Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
I did hunt. I
What
killed
are you still doing
Gasquagna.
here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunt.
Nobody's trembling in their boots, although I guess I did fight Father Gasquagna fairly incapably. Whee! Oh. We're gonna call that Coyote Frames at Work, since I am definitely no longer standing on that platform. Whee! My ankles! Oh god, my ankles! Oh, I guess somebody jumped off a cliff. Yes, cursed beast. Yep, just whenever you're done with your temper tantrum. Thank you. Oh, Bloodstone Shard. I might actually have enough to upgrade my weapon. We'll see in a bit. Alright. I'm just gonna... Just wanna make sure... Oh. I guess he fell off the platform. See... Yep. Okay. I guess he does come back up. Or he can come back up. Hi, buddy. Oh. I guess you can combo those guys to death if and you so desire. I do so desire. At this time. I don't actually have to go this way, I don't think. Well, yeah, I guess I could have gone the other way. Anyway. I'm gonna come on up here. Face off against that big boy. He's a talkative one. He speaketh to himself. Oh, and he laughs. It's time for your colon check. What have you been eating lately? What do you mean, the blood of diseased children? Who answers that way? Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and talk to the little girl. Tell her that her father's dead.
Hello, Mr. Hunter. Still can't find my mum.
Yep, so we have two options here. We can, of course, give her the red jeweled brooch, or we can not give her the red jeweled brooch. Now, honestly, the best outcome here is to just be forthcoming with her and tell her exactly what happened to her mother and exactly what happened to her father and what...
I can wait. Isn't there something I can do?
Dr. Wilderfluff?
They're stuck out there, waiting for me to come and find them. What do you think, Mr.
Dr.
Hunter?
Wilderfluff. What? Why would you... Oh, come on. Not another Shafed. Oh, God. Okay, well, I think we're gonna get the bad ending for this entire plotline. So what you can also do is not tell her that her mother is dead, but do tell her about Oedon Chapel, in which case she will attempt to go to Oedon Chapel. It won't go well, let's just say. But I guess since we're going through all the bad options, may as well see this one through.
Yes, okay. Thank you, Mr. Hunter. I love you almost as much as Mum and Dad. And Granddad.
I've never actually done this part before. Wow, that that line actually hurts. Okay, well, there's that. Guess I'm gonna fight my way back to the lantern. Alright, so, welcome back. I decided, well, I wanted to play through that entire section of me running all the way back, because I figured it would give me enough blood echoes to level up. And I was right! I leveled up one time. One whole time. Yeah, and I got the blood vials. Yeah. And I killed a lanky old man in a chair. Yeah, hooray. So, anyway, we're just gonna kind of head right back to where we were. We're gonna try to talk to the little girl. This is probably the path of least resistance, all things considered. Hi, puppy. Sorry, puppy. They're basically free blood echoes, and I kind of need those, just like ever so slightly. Sorry. Since I rested and recuperated, that little girl will no longer be where we were. Will no longer be in her home. So we're gonna go back to Odin Chapel and maybe we'll see her. Spoiler alert, we definitely won't. Instead, we're gonna see this giant piggy. We're gonna avoid him for right this second and instead take the long way around. Cause big old piggy there, he's gonna charge right at us if we try to go down that way. So instead, we're gonna flank the piggy little bastard. Alright, just gonna wait here. Once again, do not fool with the fiery boulder. It won't go well. I swear. Just, you know, take your free souls. Let's see. Any goodies? No? I normally get at least something. They're being stingy! Stingy, I tell ya! Alright, big boy. Let's tussle. Whoa. Oh, wow. He really wanted to tussle. Yeah. Admittedly, I will say, I'm not great at gun parries, but when you do them successfully, wow. Do they make you feel like a badass. Alright. Let's go down to Mr. Piggy. So if you take this ladder, we'll get down to Mr. Piggy. He's one of those enemies where you really only need to get him once. You kill him one time, he goes away forever. Thankfully, he can be visceral from behind. And there goes Mr. Piggy. It really doesn't help that you're actually sticking your hand directly into the pig's rectum. Like, Dr. Wilderfluff, please wash out those gloves. Wait. Why did... Mr. Piggy doesn't normally drop items. Oh. Blood file. Oh. Okay. Wait. Red messenger ribbon? That's an odd one. Ooh, Saw Hunter badge. Saw Hunter badge will give us some new items up at the little messenger pool in the Hunter's Dream. Now this looks a lot like a fake wall. It's not, it's actually a chasmous drop into the depths of your own demise. See how poetic I made that? You're impressed. Don't pretend otherwise. Bam! Oh, actually, nope. I want to go this way. Why? Reasons. Just, you know. Bam! Oh, and they both gave me pebbles. How nice. Ow. Rude. Now, for no reason at all, I'm going to go back to where that little girl was. Now, potentially, nothing will happen, but like I might actually have to play a little bit more of the game for something to actually happen for the event that Dr. Tumnus Wilderfluff wanted to trigger triggers. I don't know how Dr. Tumnus knows what's going to happen, but there you go. What? Oh, right. It's just more crow dudes. Okay, calm down. Calm down, Mr. Crow. You're not actually going to get me. Fun fact. Yep. Some people set themselves up to take a full, a free complimentary colonoscopy exam from Dr. Tumnus. Okay, so we're actually going to need to play a bit of the game before this event triggers. That said, here's the crappy part. So, I guess I'll just spoil it. So that little red ribbon that we got from the piggy, that's the little girl's ribbon. The one who was in that apartment. Because we didn't tell her that her mother was killed by her father, she decided to, well, because we didn't tell her that, and because we told her to go to Odin Chapel, she decided to walk off to Odin Chapel on her own. Now she would have followed a path very similar to the one that we are following right now. And she would have walked straight into the giant man-eating pig. So, that red ribbon we found, well, yeah, that was hers. She fell afoul of the piggy and was devoured. Isn't Bloodborne such a fun and happy little show? I mean, just so many good things happening to so many people. I'm being sarcastic, of course. This thing is dark and depressing as hell. Literally, like literally. Meant to be punny, but I guess I was kind of literal there. Alright, we're gonna kill these guys again, and then we're gonna head back to Odin Chapel. Whoa, okay. That was quite a hit I took there. Anyway, before we go to Odin Chapel, I have amassed enough blood echoes to, in fact, level up one more time. So we gonna go ahead and do that. Also, I'm gonna see what kind of things I unlocked with the Saw Hunter badge.
What is it? Very well, let me...
Alright. I'm gonna pump endurance until I get up to 15. Then... basically, I'll do what I did with all the Dark Souls games, and I'll put 5 into everything. Or I'll level things up by 5, and then I'll move on. Alright, so it's telling us to go to an area that we're going to hit later on. Let me actually see if I have enough to level up my Saw Spear. Let's see, I need 5. Oh, lovely. Yeah. Alright, 5 more of those and I can get up to +3. Alright, now we're gonna go to Cathdral Ward. And we are going to explore Cathdral Ward properly, kind of. Sort of. We'll do it for real now. Alright, well, here's the old lady that we helped save. She is now in Odin Chapel.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. But do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say.
Rude.
This whole mess that Yharnham's in, it's all your fault. Stupidity outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type.
She's very rude, possibly to the point where we maybe want to rethink saving her. Or we're starting to regret it. Alright, now, these enemies right here. Super easy to beat. All you gotta do, shoot them at any time during their attack animation. And you will visceral them. Every single time. This enemy is what we call the perfect enemy to practice parries. Or gun parries, I should say. Alright, now, we're going to go pick up this item. We do have to be careful. There is actually an invisible enemy here who's going to try to grab us as we do this. Yep, right there. Now, if we have enough insight on hand, we will actually be able to spot who our unknown assailant is. However, we do not have that insight. So, he shall remain invisible. Anyway, we got the top hat, so let's see. Better against blunt and bolt. Better against poison, actually. So that will come in handy in the next area. Let's see. Oh, but that's also a hunter garb. It's just... Okay, so it's basically the same thing as what we have, except a top hat instead of whatever getup I have on here. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to head down here. We may actually come up against our first regular hunter enemies down here. Nope, never mind. This will be the way to that area that What's-His-Face was telling us about. Yharnham. What? Did that... I do believe the dog literally ran himself directly into the fire. Made it really easy to not get hit by him. I've never seen that happen before. I mean, I get it. Your prospects as a puppo are not exactly great in this game. Definitely not the place to be if you want loves and cuddles, like, you know, all good dogs should get. This guy thinks he's being sneaky and clever, but he ain't. Another Madman's Knowledge, very nice. We're not actually going to use this Madman's Knowledge. We're going to hold on to it and save it. Now we're going to come up here. This guy's going to try to shoot me, and he's going to send two doggos to fight. Whoa! Dang. Dude almost shot me. Like, for realsies. Alright, now we're just going to kind of zigzag. Oh, well, I almost zigzagged directly into his bullet. As you can see, it took 3 hits to kill that guy instead of 2, so the enemies are starting to get a little bit more powerful. Now if we come out here, we're going to come out above the tomb where we were. You can see there's a lever there. We're going to pull that lever and actually gain access to a new area. But first, okay, nope, nothing else to do here. Just going to go ahead and pull this lever. Like I said, this is the area that Gehrman was talking about, where we can find the Holy Chalice. Those Holy Chalices he's talking about are the way that we will enter the Chalice dungeons. Now, as I said in the first video, we're very briefly going to splash into the Chalice dungeons. It's not going to be a very in-depth run-through. I'm certainly not doing a full Chalice dungeon run, which I would have to if I want to do, like, full boss run-through. But we're just doing main game full boss run through, I guess. Not including Chalice Dungeons. We're gonna come over here and talk to this fool right here.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you?
Sure
knew it.
sure am.
That's precisely how I started out.
Oh, we're gonna get your whole story.
Beg pardon. You may call me Alfred.
Like the
Protégé
butler?
of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
We will cooperate. Alfred's a nice enough guy.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Haha!
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
Lovely. Fire paper is going to be very, very helpful in this next area, especially once we tackle the boss.
There must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest.
So he's going to give us some lore drops.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite Just what is the meaning of this?
Shit.
Why turn your blade on me?
My apologies.
There must be oodle. Go on.
Ah, that was completely... I accidentally pressed the trigger.
The Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood.
I didn't mean to do that either.
Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins
perfect.
and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the tomb of the gods, carved out below Yharnham, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnham can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
The password is password.
I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
Actually, the password, I think, is beware the old blood or something like that. Anyway, we're going to head over into this next area. This video will be barely a foray into the Cathedral Ward. We're going to explore it properly after we go through this next area and defeat its final boss. First things first, though, we are going to pick up a Tempering Blood Gemstone, which we can use to upgrade our blade just a little bit. Whoop! Ah! Avast! Ooh, 2 Bloodstone Shards. So I just need, I think, 3 more of those. And I can upgrade to +3. And I should find all 3 of those in this next location, if memory serves, which it do sometimes. Alright, we're gonna go down here. I believe there's a chest somewhere. Nope, just an item. Antidote! We're gonna need to quick slot that antidote. I've made a huge mistake. Okay, here we go. We're actually gonna slot that into our first little thing. Words are hard, I know. I know. Spoiler alert! The antidote will come in handy in this area. Very, very handy. Because the boss at the end is basically just a big old poison doer. Pungent Blood Cocktail. This is also something that can really come in handy against this up-and-coming boss. Who, fun fact, we will probably not get to in this video. Anyway. I'm going to go back to the Hunter's Dream because I have more than enough to level up just a little bit.
Very well, let me stand.
Alright. So my next 5 will go into Vitality. And I think I'll use some of these to... Well, first of all, let's see what I got with the Saw Hunter badge. So, Antidote is now available, so I can buy antidotes from the shop. Pungent Blood Cocktails also available. Bold Hunter's Marks. Did I already have that? I feel like... Ooh, I can also get the Hunter Chief Emblem. This one will give me the key to the gate in the Grand Cathedral's Round Plaza. That will be useful for the Cathedral Ward. There is a way around having to buy this. I forget exactly what it is, but I'll probably have figured it out before we actually explore the Cathedral Ward proper. I also now have access to weapons like the Hunter Axe, Threaded Cane, and the Kirk Hammer, which is a favorite of a lot of different people. That said, we're a special build, so Kirk Hammer probably won't come really that much in handy for us. I can also buy the Repeating Pistol or the Hunter Blunderbuss. What else we got here? I've got the Yharnham Hunter set, which probably not a bad idea to buy. It looks like it has extremely good poison resistances, which again, we're going to need for this next boss. No blood gems, no Carol Ruins, no chalices. Oh, right, but I was going to buy some blood vials. As you can see, the price has gone up, most obnoxiously. The deeper and deeper you go into the game, the more expensive things will become, so you do gotta kind of be careful of that. When we started the game, those blood vials were worth 180 per blood vial. Now they're doubled. It's a little annoying, to be honest, but is what it is. Anyway, let's head on into Old Yharnham. That said, before we go in, a warning. Oh, not from me, from this note that's on the door. This town is long abandoned. Hunters not wanted here. Lovely. Well, we're going to ignore that completely and walk in. Perfectly normal. Welcome to Old Yharnham.
You there? Hunter!
Oop.
Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yharnham, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those about. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
So you can kind of see off in the distance a clock tower. On top of that clock tower is our... what's a good word for this? I want to say assailant, but I also don't want to say assailant. Alright, we're going to follow this thing right here. Because if we manage to kill it, we get bloodstones. Aha! 3 more bloodstone shards. Lovely. Of course, we might have a problem getting back up. I don't think we actually will, though. Now, there is actually a speedrun strat that will allow you to skip a lot of Old Yharnham. We're not going to use it, though. It's not really how I want to play this. Now, these are our main enemies for this area. They are beast men, kind of. You gotta be careful of the cloaked ones. They can scream and cause the others to become more powerful. Yeah. Quite spooky. However, they are decently afraid of fire. So, what I can do is I can bring out this here torch. And this will help in my fight. This will help me beat them quite a bit. Because, like I said, they're afraid of fire. Now, oh, is this actually a speedrun strat? No, it's not. Okay, actually this is pretty normal. I think if you jump down to that platform and then jump down again, you can actually bypass a lot of the Cathdral ward. If memory serves. I say that a lot. We're not going to try it, I don't think. Or maybe I actually have to go that way. This is what happens when you don't play a game for 3 years. Aha. Okay. Alright, no, you don't actually, you're not able to bypass a lot of stuff from here. But you can as soon as you open this door. But like I said, there is a speedrun strat that allows you to get through a lot of this without any hassle. I, A, don't remember what it is, and B, it's a speedrun strat, so I probably don't even have the skill necessary to pull it off. Anyway. I'm going to climb up this here ladder. It's going to bring us right back to where we were. But first, some cold blood dew. Huzzah. Right back to where we were. And now I'm going to go back down because there's an item right here and I want to see what it is. Another bloodstone shard. And now we go back. I probably, well, no, actually, it was good that I didn't go back over there to try to pick that up, because, again, I was trying to get the bloodstone shards from the weird anti-crystallian lizard. It's basically the exact opposite of the crystallian lizards, although it still serves the same function. In physical appearance, I mean, it's exactly the opposite of the crystallian lizards, whereas those are bright and scaly. This one is dark and mushy. And you don't feel nearly as bad killing them. Anyway, so these things that are burning on these crosses, those are the enemies that we are going to face in this area. You do need to be careful because sometimes they can hide in the smoke. Let's see, can I still use transformed attacks? Good. Oh, hi there, buddy. So notice how he kind of cowers at the light. This is why we want to bring the torch. Now they can still, like some of them can still attack you. Like so. But it can also leave them decently open to attack. Like so. Don't be fooled, that's not a statue, that's one of them. You thought you could fool me. But it is you who has been fooled by me having played this game like 60 times. That's a lie. It hasn't been 60 times. It's been like... I think I've beaten it all the way through 3 times. Actually, I've only beaten it all the way through once. I've unlocked all the endings. Rude. Rude. So the safest way to fight them, get 2 hits in. You can go for 3. Usually you'll get that 3rd, but sometimes they'll get a lick in. And you might end up being forced to use a blood vial. Yep. Now, if you look really closely, you can see our guy up on that clock tower, and he seems to be behind some kind of contraption. Fun fact, that contraption is a Gatling gun. Once we start going down here, he's going to try to talk to us again. And then he's going to open fire on us.
You are a skilled hunter. Adept. Merciless. Half cut with blood, as the best hunters are.
We're just gonna kinda... Ay, ay, ay. I really thought it was gonna allow me to do the transformed attack. There we go. Alright, now, at what point is this guy gonna start shooting at me? I think by the time you get to the bottom of the stairs, he starts shooting. Let's see. Maybe not. In any case, I'm gonna start running. Go on. Open fire.
Which is why I must stop you.
Yep. Here's where we gotta start being careful. Just run for cover, stay out of his way. Ay, ay, ay. Gotta be really careful. You can totally hit me from there. I didn't really know that until just now. Can he hit me from here? He might. He might be able to hit me from there. These are the questions you gotta ask yourself. So you don't get, you know, a bunch of Gatling rounds forced into your rectum. Hi, buddy. Gotta be careful here. Those are exploding barrels. I was hoping you would take one or two of those guys out. This is just kind of what you gotta do, just be careful. There we go. Oh, there's my timer. I think I'll get through this area and then I'm gonna call it. There should be some cover over on the other side. Like I said, be really careful because if he hits those barrels, you go up. Sweet. Alright. That's about all the time I have here. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a blast. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.